I'm just going to play the last 4 minutes or so, 3 or 4 minutes of Ron Paul's Liberty Report. Cancel freedom. Half the U.S. returning to shutdown, because he has some really good words about the purpose of government.
Cut. If he's the only one up there fighting the deep state, you know, maybe
It's coming.
who knows what kind of pressure is put on him. But it to me is a real shame of what is going on, and I think it's the rejection of the whole notion of what our country is all about. And we're moving up now shortly on the day that we declared, our independence from authoritarianism. And I'll tell you what, we have drifted a long way. Some of the things I mentioned earlier, some of the long things going on here that we've never had to suffer before. And we've gone through world wars and depressions and all these things. But right now, I don't see so much that the incentive there is to put that on us. That's one thing. But it's the disincentive to resist it, and for the people to just roll over and I'll do what you tell me, because it's important that we maintain order. And I don't want to be like somebody that wants to have violence in the street. So yes, you back off like they did in, they gave them their own little city in Seattle, and lo and behold, they said, we don't like the police. They take the police off, and the violence got worse. More people were killed. And so they do this, and it's going to be very hard for us unless we have a clear definition of what the purpose of government is. The purpose of government is not to make us safe, free, perfect, and absolutely equal in every way, because governments can't do that. The most that government can do is protect liberty and let people and their local community and their family and friends work out and deal with the problem. And if you have to have government, it should be very local. I think the best government is very local, and that is self-government. And that can only be accomplished when you have a moral system that people accept, that it's not a good idea to cheat people and lie to people and hurt people and kill people. That's all they'd have to agree to, and I think things would be a lot of the difference. And that was the way it was in our early history. And what did we have? We had the freest country, we had the biggest the largest middle class ever known to man, and yet we don't anymore. We don't even rate out in the top 6 or 8 on the freest countries in the world anymore. So we need to reassert ourselves, and I hope that many people will think about that on July 4th. What was that all about? Because it was unique, because that was one time where a violent revolution occurred, and the people ended up with more liberty rather than less. Almost all revolution, and some people argue every revolution that ever occurs, the people end up with less. Right now, we are in the middle of a different type of revolution, and right now, it looks like we're going to end up with less rather than more liberty. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today to the Liberty Report. Please come back soon.
Thanks for watching that. Very important words. Thank you. Happy 4th of July. Get your independence back.